it's me, Alegra. Babes, I thought it would be super fun to hop on today and share a Jennifer Lopez makeup tutorial. This is inspired by her new movie, Marry Me. So there was so many gorgeous makeup looks in her new movie, so I figured today we could recreate one of those looks and chit chat about the movie, although I have seen it, so I'm going to share my thoughts about it, but I'm not going to give away the ending, of course. So there is not going to be any spoiler alerts in today's video, so no worries about that. But I figured we could just chit chat about it and talk about the movie and what it's about while I recreate this Jennifer Lopez Marry Me makeup look. And before we dive into today's video, if it's your first time here, hi, my name is Alegra Chetti. I hope you'll subscribe and stay in touch. We have tons of giveaways, makeup, fashion, fun, all kinds of good times. Everybody here is super nice, so definitely subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when my next video goes live. So without further ado, let's just dive right into this Jennifer Lopez makeup tutorial from the movie Marry Me. So I just fell in love with this look here, this Jennifer Lopez makeup look. So this is from a very pivotal part of the movie. I don't want to give too much away. I am going to share what the movie's about, but I'm not going to give too much away. But can I just tell you, I just saw the movie and it is so good. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to do the eyes first. This is a very dramatic eye look, so I'm going to do my eyes and skip my face for now since I don't know if there's going to be any fallout. But I am going to use my Morphe x Pony Constellation Sky palette. So much fun, so gorgeous. So let's just get into this. Now, the new Jennifer Lopez movie is called Marry Me, and it's starring Jennifer Lopez and Maluma. Can we talk about Maluma? Oh my god, how hot is Maluma? And also in the movie is Owen Wilson. So I did see the movie last night, you guys, and I have to tell you, now I am a huge Jennifer Lopez fan, but in complete honesty, I am not actually a fan of her movies. The last movie that I saw from Jennifer Lopez that I loved was Selena, and since then I have just not been a fan of her acting movies, her acting parts. But I'm not even joking, her new movie Marry Me is so good, you guys. I was so shocked. I was truly shocked. Her acting was so on point. It was so natural. She was so natural. She was so effortless in her acting. And then there are several scenes in the movie where she performs and she was amazing. Her dancing, this one dance scene that she did, oh my gosh, first of all, it was so sexy. Her body looked incredible, and the scene in itself was just, it was just amazing. She just looked so sexy. There's no other word for it. But her body just looked incredible, and she was just dancing so good. And then there's a few scenes like that in the movie where there's just one that's a super sexy scene, but I'm not going to give too much away, like I said. But there's other parts of the movie where she's dancing too, and she's just dances so good in the movie. And then she performs and she sings in the movie. And these new songs that she's come out with are so good, you guys. I'm not even joking. They're new songs. There's like a new beat to, I don't know how to describe it, because you know how sometimes some performers, they keep recycling the same kind of sound or vibe, and this is not the case with this new Jennifer Lopez soundtrack. It's just like you're watching a new performer. There's nothing, she's just, I can't think of another word, but she's just so fresh in this movie. She just strikes me as being just brand new, on fire, just, oh my gosh, just really different. I was really surprised. So back to Marry Me though. Marry Me is her newest movie, and it is starring Maluma, like I mentioned earlier, and Owen Wilson. So in Marry Me, Jennifer Lopez plays an international superstar named Kat Valdez, and she is dating the other hottest superstar in the world, who is called Bastan. And Bastan is played by Maluma. He's a Colombian performer, and he primarily creates reggaeton and Latin trap music. So in the movie, Kat Valdez, played by Jennifer Lopez, and Bastan, played by Maluma, are the hottest couple in the world. So people are definitely fans of them on social media, and they just blow up the internet with their, you know, their whole romance. So in the movie, Kat and Bastan are a couple and they want to get married. So they decide to get married in front of 20 million people, and they wrote a song called Marry Me that they're going to perform, and then they're going to get married in front of 20 million people. Now, elsewhere in the movie, Owen Wilson plays a teacher in Brooklyn, and he's a single dad to the most adorable little girl. Owen Wilson decides to take his daughter to the concert because there's this issue where he feels like his ex-wife might have left him because maybe he was boring, so he's trying to be less boring. And his best friend in the movie, played by Sarah Silverman, who's also so great in the movie, she is encouraging him to go. She wants him to go to the concert because he is kind of a homebody, so he winds up, you know, wanting to break out of his shell, wanting to impress his daughter, and so he takes her to the Cat Valdez Baston concert to kind of impress her so that he's not the boring dad anymore. But you guys, there is a plot twist, which I feel like I can tell you this part because it is widely known out in the media, this part in particular. But Cat Valdez, Jennifer Lopez, gets to the concert and she's so excited to marry her love, Baston. And then right before she's about to go on stage, they're gonna get married, they're gonna perform Marry Me, this song that they made together. Guys, she finds out that he's been cheating on her. She is just thoroughly destroyed. She just finds out right there on stage. She's wearing her wedding dress. She has her makeup on so beautiful, which I believe is the makeup that I'm creating today. This is the look that she's wearing, and it just looks so beautiful, and she looks so beautiful. And then there, right before her eyes, it comes up on her phone. Her manager shows her Baston, her love, has been cheating on her. Needless to say, Owen Wilson is in the audience with his daughter, and he sees her having the breakdown on stage. Because she goes on stage and she's just basically starts having a breakdown right then and there for all the world to see. Everybody's streaming it live on their phone, and she's just so humiliated. So he sees this, and somehow, I'll leave it to you guys to watch, but he pretty much tries to save the day, and he really does. He does do something really sweet and really nice. So pretty much Charlie does save the day, and lo and behold, Kat and Charlie, Jennifer and Owen, start a relationship of sorts. So like I said, I'm trying my best not to give too much away, guys, although a lot is, you know, a lot is already out there. But guys, I have to tell you, this movie was so good. So there's a lot of plot twists, a lot of things that do transpire. So I'm just getting my lashes on here, but because Jennifer Lopez had the full glam on for this wedding scene. And so watching the movie, there just seemed to be so many parallels between Jennifer Lopez and Cat Valdez. And Jennifer Lopez is the producer of this movie. So not only did she act in this movie, but she's a producer of it as well. And there just seemed to be so many parallels. There seemed to be so much that even when she was speaking as the character Cat, it seemed like she could have been speaking from her own life, because we've seen Jennifer Lopez, unfortunately, have so many of the same experiences as Kat, even being so publicly cheated on. Like a lot of people might say, you know, I mean, it came out that Alex Rodriguez was like cheating on her so much, like 2 times. It was all over the internet, and that had to be so embarrassing. And she was engaged to Alex Rodriguez. A lot of the movie, I felt like I was watching the Jennifer Lopez, Alex Rodriguez aspects of their relationship, because, you know, Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez were also so public, so much on the social media. In the movie, Kat and Baston are also very into the social media. There's so many social media references and so much social media to the movie, but which is fun, you know, because I personally love social media. And guys, I'm just applying this Pat McGrath foundation now. It is so beautiful, and it gives such a flawless natural finish, yet it does give coverage. So I really love this foundation so much, and it does remind me of Jennifer Lopez. That's why I reached for this one, because she always does kind of seem to keep her skin kind of effortless, more on the natural side. You can see her skin, her real natural skin poking through, so she doesn't do too much of a cake face a lot of times. Especially in this look, it was mostly the eyes. So have any of you beauties seen the movie yet? What do you guys think? It is streaming on the Peacock network. That's the only way to watch it, on Peacock. But Peacock is so good. It's $5 a month. They have so many good shows on Peacock. They have Yellowstone. I don't know if you guys like Yellowstone. My husband watches Yellowstone, and then I watch like in the background. It's a really good show though. And then also the other show, which is a spin-off of Yellowstone, is 1800. That's such a, oh my gosh, so good. Also on Peacock, they have The Real Housewives of Miami, which I love, such a good show. And then they also have a show that I just saw tonight, which is, it's a show, I don't know what the name of it exactly is, but it's like the Real Housewives, it's all of the Real Housewives from different franchises, and they all go on vacation together. So it's, you know, they're all on a tropical island. I know it's like Melissa Gorga, I think it's Teresa Giudice, it's Ramona from New York City, there's a bunch. I think it's Kenya Moore from Atlanta. So there's a bunch of them, and then something, I don't know what, guys, I didn't see it, but I just saw it tonight when I was looking at the Peacock app. So I'm just going to spray myself with my Alegra Chetti Beauty Mist. This is a clean beauty makeup setting spray for glowing skin and your longest lasting makeup too. Hydrating, smells amazing. So guys, we're almost finished. Just a few more little final touches. I'm going to just put on the tiniest bit. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. I could keep my self-control. She does not overline her lips, so it's just a natural lip. And then we'll do the final reveal. So we can't forget the highlighter. So I'm going to pop a little bit of this one here. Beauties, this is the final look for my Jennifer Lopez makeup tutorial. What do you dolls think of this headpiece? OMG, I am so in love. So thank you so much for coming and spending time with me today. I hope you're all doing good, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.